Hey gang, Ritzel 2022B here. We are playing Livermot, Livermo T. We're going to be 5-year planning away one of these puppies, that's for sure. We can go 4-4-1 and we'll put one in Yugoslavia because we might 5-year plan away Middle East scoring. Yeah, that's fine. Well, right, let's plug in our hand. It's 45-minute clock, so I'm going to be racing through it. 442, I guess we do NASA because we don't have a clean queue on Italy. Yeah, and if we get defected, we decide which to pitch. Captured Nazi goes. We do NASA. Oh boy, this is gross. So we are going to. We use Eastern European unrest to coup Iran. That's nice. Could go worse. Blockade Cambridge 5-year plan. Europe, Middle East. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D-style. Nice. Of course, we've just given up all our influence. If we're going to 5-year plan, we need to event D-style. So, yeah, not ideal. But now we've got Middle East for 5 if they flub the coup, which is nice. So let's hope they do. Well, interesting. Okay, so we drop Europe scoring for 0 now, and then maybe we can space 5-year plan. But yeah, precious little influence. Ooh, purge. Nice. Miss. Ah, boo. We'll have one last coup. Nice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 with the China card, Middle East scoring, and then we can hold D-style. Not optimal, of course, and I suppose we need to overtake East Germany against the Truman Doctrine tap. Not at all optimal. But using D-style for ops just seems so much worse. The other option is 2 in Jordan, 1 in Syria, 1 in Iran to make absolutely sure we can't get domination taken off us. But yeah, let's hope they don't move into Thailand before the end of the turn, because then we can use D-style to take Jordan back out, potentially. Use it, take it, but we want to try and move into Thailand. Although if we're using the China card, we're going to be easy to flip there anyway. And they go straight into Thailand anyway. Let's do that. Not good, all things considered. But does mean it's going to be a bit harder for them to dominate Asia if they do have it. Have to keep a close watch on Fidel now, of course, because 5-year plan, duck and cover, CIA are all floating around. This is good for us. So AR6, we will pop one in East Germany to avoid the Truman Doctrine VR to space. That's fine. They don't want proximity, and they're away at the races. But yeah, we'll put one in East Germany just to be on the safe side. Very risk averse, but it's what it is. And then D-Style, East Germany, Finland, Iraq. But dodging being dominated in Asia will be important. If we're exceptionally lucky, I suppose we have the chance to, like, you know, decol in the headline. Well, I haven't seen defectors yet, so using decol or D-Star in the headline is disgustingly risky. Comic-Con, there's our influence for D-Star. Yep, okay. Okay, so Duck and Cover can go to space. De Gaulle is probably our headline, even if it gets defected, because we get De Gaulle, Duck and Cover, in fact. I think we have to event De Gaulle, even if it gets defected. We've got no other real option. Okay, containment. Good to know. So if we go into South Korea, they have to choose between Korea and India or use the China card, right? Yep. D-Style Independent Reds. NATO Olympic Games Special Relationship. So we can use Special Relationship to tap the UK. Could just send it to space rather than waste tempo. Okay, so we will gamble on them not having it. Oh yes, of course they're under influence. We'll use NATO and hope they don't. So with independent Reds, that's probably fine. And we'll use NATO. Now we'll definitely be sending Special Relationship Space, and also hoping Indo-Pakistani War isn't around. But those are our 3 battlegrounds. We they need to use the China card for that. And if we hold 5-year plan, no, I suppose we want them to go into Pakistan with the China card, because if they've got into Pakistani war now, we look kind of silly. But if they flip it, we can move into Afghanistan, and then we've got a 50-50 ourselves. Yeah, stuff it, that'll do. Not sure that's great, but I'm not great, so that's fine. Warsaw Pact's gone. Yep. So, ideally no Indo-Pakistani war. And if we get Asia scoring and they do something crazy, we can dump it with 5-year plan next turn. As long as we're comfortable de-styling, which is its own DEFCON risk. Okay, you gonna flip Pakistan? Yeah. Well, that probably means they've got Asia scoring, which is a shame. So we'll do some tappy tapping. Ooh, India is very juicy for them as well now, of course. Probably going to run out of steam this turn, of course. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So, we'll let you have Asia. Overprotect France. If you have Asia, well done. If you have Indo-Pakistani war, doubly well done. No, no! Yeah, well, I had that coming. Ah, boy. Fair enough. Oh, greed. But greed is good. Going to be minus 11. At least we can develop the middle regions sooner, but we are rather precariously stacked here. Double tap France looking for Truman Doctrine, maybe? Man, Asia does not look good. And this is a scoreline which is unenviable. Oh, that's nice for us. Especially with Independent Reds gone. But that's not a scoreline to be grappled with. We got Europe scoring, which is nice, and we got defectors. So we could purge them. And at this point, as we're playing catch-up, purge is probably the right move. They got Marshall Plan, defectors, Truman and CIA. And they may go CIA. They sadly got Decol, and they got Korean War. So if we purge them, they can't space Korean War, which is pretty important, I think. So got NORAD. SocGov Europe scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Marshall, CIA, Truman, Decol, Korean War, and NORAD. Yeah, we'll purge them. Okay, that's annoying. But it is not domination. Oh, they went into Colombia. That's very neat. Totally missed that. But I think we still coup Panama. And if they move into Venezuela, we can riposte. And they're purged as well. So they need to use Marshall Plan to take Venezuela specifically. Which it looks like they're gonna do. Well, in advance of Truman Doctrine. No, actually, we're going to use US-Japan, give up a VP. Oh, no, because Korean War is still playable. Yeah, okay. So we'll put 2 in Brazil and 1 in Austria. And if they want a Truman Doctrine Romania for an op, that's fine. Nice! Well, that's a card for the reshuffle. So we are going to not give them the satisfaction and spread a bit of influence around some other places, because we know that they're not going to be able to stop us. CIA, Truman, DCOL, Korean War, and NORAD I have them for. And they have to hold DCOL. So they're going to have to use Korean War. So yes, want to hold US Japan till the eagle screams on that. CIA for a single op. We got very lucky there. We'll drop Europe scoring. So we're going to get down to 0, slightly behind par, but slightly better developed in the mid-war regions. Yeah, okay. So we are going to pop 1 in Zaire, and we're going to overprotect Brazil against Voice of America. Oh, sorry, of course 1, because I have to give up the VP. Go on, use Korean War before NORAD. I think you know I have US-Japan mind, so it'd be silly to. Very good. Ooh, a little tippy tap. Well, we know they don't have Asia scoring, so let's gamble on them not having Asia scoring and us flipping Korea. This is a big gamble. Like, yeah, 11 VP. Come on. Boom. Yay! So 1 in Korea. Yeah, tippy tap. We'll have to do something about that. South America is quite crucial for us, and we got Bear Trap, which is nice too. So if we can coup Venezuela, we can get something going here. But South African unrest is probably the headline. Bear Trap and Emit. Alliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. CMC. Yeah, we'll go South African unrest. OPEC's not worth quite enough. Denying them the coups might be nice, but we want to coup Venezuela, so we can't drop DEFCON. So yeah, I think we'll coup Venezuela and we'll... No Junta. Ooh, puppets. Not bad too. Whew. That ain't shabby. Let's see where these go. Argentina seems better than Nicaragua and Haiti, of course, but they may go there. Algeria, Argentina, and adjacent. Okay, very clever. Adjacent, and we'll put 1 in Botswana as well. getting ready to set up rear lines, and I think we want to coup Venezuela. So we want more than a 1, please. Nice. So alliance is gone, puppet governments is gone, and we could with cool. Right, so if they play into Argentina, I guess we want to fill Chile first of all. And then we can coup Colombia. We can be fairly languid. DNC. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we are not going to be Cuban Missile Crisising at this turn, and the play into Algeria suggests they might have Africa scoring. So we'll threaten both regions and see how they respond. Cooing Botswana would be alright for us, frankly. Could live with that. Ooh, we can use a MIT to tap Lebanon, denying it going off. That's not shabby. We want a space bear trap for sure. Guess the question is how greedy we want to be on South America. Yeah, okay. I think they've got Africa scoring. So let's use salt. Means we can't pull something back, but we give them a potentially difficult choice. They don't know which of the two, and they can't deal with both without Voice of America, strictly. Okay, and they give up, which is good. So South America drops. Decor goes to space. We've still got Africa to hope for. I think we space bear trap and we tap Lebanon with a MIT. Good. Libthi. I mean, Asia's a lost cause to some extent. Yeah. Is a 3VP OPEC enough? It probably is. It's marginal, but probably is. And we want to hold 5-year plan to ditch Southeast Asia or Asia. And CIA went in turn 3. This started rough, but is shaping up. PCR, fine. Where'd it go? Lebanon. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll have OPEC now. And then we'll space Bear Trap AR7, which is a bit of a bland AR7. But I think that's what we want to do. Especially it's a shot to hit the 2VP square as well. And then we're hoping for Hunter in the headline to flip Mexico. That'd be nice. Ah, Sadat for influence. Nice. That's all right. Playing the long game. Korea, yeah, still ticking up. Right, space bear trap. Come on. Boo. So it goes. Another fight for space next turn. And we are perversely hoping to be dealt Asia scoring so we can control it. Of course, ABM treaty would be nice because we could ABM in the headline, realign North Korea, and then coup Thailand to solve the Asia problem. But if we get Mexico and Africa, for example, Vietnam revolts is nice. Che as well. Che now does quite a lot for us. So no Asia scoring, but we got Hunter. And I think Hunter's probably the headline here. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, Grainstus. Colt Rev. Probably going to use it, give us a VP. Going to go for Panama or somewhere in Africa. Got Nigeria. We get VP. Uruguay to set up the realigns on Argentina, I guess. Not quite. So we aren't going to win with arms race, so we fill Africa. Yep, and give them a choice of regions. We're spacing Camp David, and we do want to try and get there before they do. Duh. That evens things up nicely, and we fill the space race. That is a fairly pivotal turn. But we can use 5-year plan to end the turn. So now we want to try and get the most out of Africa and Central America. Very frustrating. But we'll coup Guatemala. Maybe we'll go Nicaragua and Haiti because we can set up cooing and we've got Che in our back pocket, which they don't. Okay. So we give them, because we don't want them to 5-year plan us, right? So we give them Brezhnev because we're not going to be using it. Yeah, and they get 3 ops for 2. Annoying, but only ops disparity, right? Whereas if we give them 5-year plan, they remove another card from our hand and we miss a turn and all use the China card. So that's kind of neatly done by them. So we will definitely use Missile MV to play into Nicaragua and Haiti if they don't realign us out of Cuba and don't do something to alter Africa domination, I guess, because we want to keep a hand in both places. Really could have done with those 2 VP from space. Back into Uruguay. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. So we will use Missile MV to play into Nicaragua and Haiti. And if they want to start a back and forth coup war, then that bogs them down for tempo, and I can live with that. Duh, not good. Not bad. Okay, well that solves Africa. Now we have to stay ahead there. That's a shame. Okay, so we will just take Libya. Very disappointing. But that's what power cards do. Probably should have taken Zimbabwe because we could have pushed into Southeast African states. But we can take Sudan if that keeps us ahead. But now we want to make sure we don't get dominated in Africa because that is a big problem. Whew. Muchos ops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 3. Oh dear. Well, this has gone poorly. ABM treaty doing work. Yep. Well, there it goes. That's a shame. We use Allende to coup Guatemala, and we'll try and get all of the Central America next turn if we can. Because we're going to need it. Oh boy. Yeah, that's fine. Well, they miss at least. That's something. We'll get Israel up. Pushing for Middle East control's not unreasonable with Camp David gone. Three, 6, 9, 12, 14. So 41? Yeah, nice. And 17. 3, 6, 8, 16, 18. Oh, I've got that wrong. Cultural Revolution did get invented. Yeah, special relationship does not go. Which I've messed something up somewhere. Quagmire maybe, or no, Cambridge 5, I guess. We can Quagmire anytime we like, and we've got Brush War in our back pocket, which they can't steal. Yeah, Cambridge 5. We're only looking for one card, of course, but it's useful to know. Let's go perfect information over everything else. And we get our own Indo-Pakistani war. Takes the China card. Getting ready for Yasuri. Do you have it? You don't have it. Well, that's a shame. I guess we won't be Quagmiring them. Mech. We'll still coup here. Oh no! Come on! Ugh. Portuguese Willie, Southeast Nuclear, Indo-Pak. Nope, got that. Brush War, yeah. Missouri doesn't do a lot actually, so that's reassuring. But I guess we'll have the 1 in 3 on Pakistan. We'll have a 50-50 on Mexico if they take Panama. That's annoying. Very annoying. Oh boy. Got to get kitchen debates out at some point. Yeah. I suppose the brush on Thailand before they filmed Malaysia was quite good. That was clumsy. Should have done that before Pakistan, really, but so it goes. Let's see if they fill Indonesia and the Philippines, because Southeast Asia is already starting to look ropey now. And 5-year plan went last turn. Ooh, going for the 2VP with a neutral. Misses. That's something for us. Okay, so we eat Southeast Asia scoring. So we'll space nuclear subs. We'll brush Mexico because it's heavier. Oh, no, now we won't coup Mexico because we just get straight realigned out of it. Hooray! So Blockade's still in the deck, as is Lone Gunman, Muslim Revolution, Wheelbarrow U, Central America Highland, OS Colonial, John Paul Voice, Ask, Shuttle, and Usuri. Didn't mean the struggle pun. Noticed it after the fact. We can use Zimbabwe and set up a really disgusting rear line on Zaire. And we've got Brush War in our back pocket still. But we are fundamentally behind. Unsurprising. Let's see if they have Arsenal and Lone Gunman, because that's still a gambit. John Paul could do a lot of damage in Poland as well. Noted. Okay, here they come. Just the Lone Gunman? Okay, well, let's hope you get it back in the reshuffle. Gamble coup. Gamble fails. So, Brush. Okay. Yeah, going for it. Hooray! So, counter coup Nicaragua to finish. God, Voice of America still being in the deck is pretty nasty. A Muslim Revolution is a free 4-op card at the moment. So we want to be dealt that. We don't want to just give them 4-ops with impunity. I mean, that's nice, right? In a way, it's embarrassing because it means they can... But we will... Oh, this needs to be big. Oh, no. That's garbage. Chain the headline. Yep. We'll hold. Always on the third. This is a shame for us. Right, now we really need to know what they have. They've got OAS, which is bad for us. John Paul, which is bad for us. Voice of America, which is bad for us. So that reshuffle went about as badly for us as we could. They've got OAS, John Paul, Voice of America, One Small Step, and Muslim Revolution for free. Oh no, we got Muslim Rev. Oh, can't track cards. That's helpful. Reshuffle. Okay, well, one saving grace, and we got Lone Gunman and CIA back in the headline, which is also bad for us. Lone Gunman and CIA. Brush War, US, Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, what are they likely to headline? Oh, Voice of America isn't good. John Paul's not very good. OAS isn't very good. So, I think we have to go Brush War to see what they do. Cuban Missile Crisis is a bit annoying. Pakistan. Mexico's garbage, so they're going to get Central America domination, which is a bit of a shame. South America's already dominating. Africa's bad. Asia's a disaster and will take extra time to sort. I think maybe we go Africa, yeah. Okay, bonus. Yes. If we get our hand shortened, we're dead. I like Costa Rica there just because if we get realigned at Panama, even at leisure, Central America control is so bad for us. So, special relationship to tap the UK, allowing us to space something worse. Mmm, 4 ops in the reshuffle. It comes to both of us. Okay. Well, now we're hoping after one small step we can screw them with Ortega, I guess. If you want Central America for a couple of EPs, I will live with that. Yep. Okay. So it goes. Right. Got to deal with potential getting voiced. Libya, Angola, John Paul, and Iran. Yep. Yeesh. So, Asia is such a big problem. Maybe spacing US-Japan is better. Still cooing with colonial rearguards. Okay, that's not great, but Voice America still doesn't clear Chile, right? So if we... I think we just give up on Asia, right? I'm going to space US Japan. Okay. Not going far with it. Peck. Okay. Wheel event, Willy Brand. It makes a bit more trouble in Europe. And I've missed something, because I had them for OAS, John Paul, Voice America, One Small Step, and Blockade, and they've only got 4 cards left. Which of those did we see? I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, fine. Fine, fine. Um, yep, Spaceman Pope. We'll cover South America. And now what's the worst you can do with Voice of America? Taking 2 out of Vietnam means we're presenceless in Asia. Now shuttle diplomacy is in, so let's hope they miss that. Gotta fade... gotta fade War Games. Scoring card timing is going to be really big in late war. If we can get Middle East, Africa, Europe, possibly South America out before they do havoc, and avoid Asia, then maybe we can snag War Games, or at the very least, something else happens. But without the China card and holding CIA, the first thing that's likely to happen is we're going to die a horrible, horrible, fiery death. Yep. So, I did not see where it came from, so I do need to see that. And we got Ortega, that's just bloody fabulous. South Africa, Iraq, Egypt, and Syria. Okay, so avoiding Middle East in the headline. We've got Che, which isn't shabby, but we've got... Jesus. Do we have to event duck and cover in the headline to space grain sales? I think we do. That sucks. So, oh, we've got salt. That's something. So we've got that as well. In which case... Summit. Suez and Ortega. In which case... Saltbrush War. Gonna go Peru realign Chile with Defcon the way it is. Smart. Miss, miss. Ooh, 1 is good. Yeah, let's... Blah. You two. More rear lines? Or Nigeria, of course. Not bad. Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. Oh, that's lucky for us. Let's see whether we guessed right. So we're spacing grain sales and holding CIA. Okay. Oh, wow. Uruguay? No, Peru, I guess. Protect Chile. Big 6. Screw you, Che. I think we're going to have to accept South America is not going to work for us. The salt thing bought us card space as well as DEFCON, avoiding DEFCON suicide. Yep. Boy. And with space grain sales. Headline peaking's nice and might make a difference. Reformer to space makes perfect sense there. I think we just have to redominate some regions. Can push for Middle East control. Oh, I'm not super happy about this, but I'm starting to struggle to see the lines. But we have at least avoided DEFCON suicide for the nonce. They did have blockade. Okay, so they've not got OAS. That's something. Right, let's find out what you chucked. SocGov, starting to think about tear down this wall / avoiding domination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is our juiciest brush war target? Pakistan at 50-50? Do we hold on to it and do something else? What's the odds on Argentina? It's 5 or a 6, isn't it? Yeah, 1 in 3. Gah. We're going to hold brush war for another turn. That feels crap, but I'm doing it. So no Ortega, no lone gunman. They can't lose to DEFCON Suicide, and they're at the War Games target. Brush war on Lebanon, drop Middle East scoring for a buttload. Could be the difference. And we've got a realign on there just about any time we like the way it's shaped up there. But we are definitely running up against a brick wall. And it's nice that's gone. Tap Poland. Truman Doctrine's still in, isn't it? Oof, that's not good for us. So brush war Lebanon and score a lot on Middle East, I guess, hopefully. That seems to be the line. Brush war's definitely the headline either way. Solidarity is problematic. Truman Doctrine is problematic. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Very good. We'll go Argentina with a big old coup. 5 or 6. Be good. 2. Not good. Getting defected there is a shame, but we took a gamble. We got Thatcher the Betrayer, and whatchamacallit's gone. Socialist governments. How I Learned can ditch CIA. I&A is good because we've been realigned so much. Camp David is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Olympic Games. Yeah. I think we're probably just taking Middle East from miserly 5. Take Argentina. Yeah. Yep. And the other one can overtake Poland. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's triggers War Games. So we drop Middle East scoring before we do that, just on the off chance they have War Games, because that would make us look very silly. We are giving up space. And because I undid it, we've now got a lovely Thatcher artifact on the map. Apologies about that. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So now we have to avoid domination in Europe. Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. Trouble, 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 trouble. Hmm. Ugh. Retake Argentina. Yep. Okay. Oh boy. Tough, 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 tough. I think now we coup Peru. 5 or 6? A 3. Well, that's a start, but again, they'll just fill it again. So I think how I learned to DEFCON 4 event CIA, see how the complexion of the board changes. Ah, that could have gone a lot worse for us. This feels bad, but we want to get rid of CIA. DEFCON suicide would be a miserable way to go. Mm-hmm. And Nigeria for good measure. Probably. It's a shame, but I don't want to die to DEFCON. And if they have Africa scoring, then great, well done them. I look a bit silly. Okay, well, we'll use that to retake Nigeria. And then AR7, Camp David overprotect Nigeria and retake Egypt and hope they don't get Sadat. Ah, could have been worse. Could have been so much worse. But gonna lose this in final scoring. But not to DEFCON. I mean, if we get dealt ABM, ABM Aldrich. Yeah, I mean, we're up against it. OPEC. ABM Aldrich OPEC avoiding Asia scoring, and there's a sliver of hope. And they have Arab-Israeli war. Perfect timing. 2 free ops. Well, I think terrorizing them is a start, and all these could bear trap us AR7, space tear down this wall. Yeah, terrorism in the headline, even though they're not going to get DEFCONed. And then we can use North Sea oil. Well, they dropped DEFCON. Let's pull war games. Ah, superb. Well, we'll space tear down this wall first. And we get the VP. That's nice. But yeah, this game is a lost cause, 100%. Yeah, spacing is fine, but now we want to take Peru if they don't move there. Yeah, quite a long way behind. Can use the China card and even give them Yasuri because they can't score more points in Asia with it. Okay, so let's use the China card to level up Turkey and take Peru, knowing we can then use Allende, and we can give him Usuri. Yeah, that's fine. So they'll next go Canada. And then we use these 5 cards. Event Allende. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, Bear Trap us at the end. Yeah, this is fine. Ditching a card? Please don't. Nice. Okay. Ops warring in Europe to stay ahead, but we're behind on the board because we've only got Middle East and Asia. And they've got AR7. In a bad way here. Needs coup, Colombia and Nicaragua. And they can tap Syria to deny domination in the Middle East. If they're ops light, right? If they've only got 1 and 2 op cards, we might have an out. No, 3 op cards will do it. Okay, so we'll use Usuri. Afghanistan for an extra VP. Mm-hmm. Overprotect Syria. Bonus. So AR7, we can take Bolivia to dominate South America and refill Europe. And now instead, we can coup Colombia and hope they have Europe scoring. Yeah. Do you have Europe scoring? I think you still win if you have Europe scoring, right? You missed this. Good. Okay, well, how did it end? Yeah, okay. Close enough. Probably 5 VP I dumped along the way. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what it was. I probably made some crazy plays, so let me know what you think they were. And I'm sure I will see you again soon. I think I've got a game on Wednesday, maybe? I think so. I think I've got some games this week, so I'll keep you posted. All right, final scoring. It'll do. Feel like I was behind a long way for a lot of the time, so fair enough. Thanks a lot. Have a great evening, and I will see you again soon.